This is the most disgusting, filthy, exclusive Communist Party of all time.
It is.
They literally overthrew Joe Biden. Yeah, and I'm going to say this. For 50 years, legitimately, I have heard of the name Joe Biden. All right? I think Joe Biden, and I would support Joe Biden fighting. I think he should go to the convention and say to all of his delegates, these are communists.
He's done. He's not going to do that.
You think he's done?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's done. And listen.
Just do one of those, right?
Joe Biden was fully aware that he was the gateway for Kamala Harris. He was fully aware of that. Listen, there is no doubt that Kamala Harris was chosen. She was selected. He chose her as vice president, and she only had 1% of the vote during her run for president, right? Everybody was shocked when he chose Kamala Harris.
We have...
Right?
Here. Mm-hmm.
So she becomes president. They keep her in the background. She hasn't had a whole lot of exposure to the public. We've made fun of her a little bit, but Joe, they pushed him out there.
Look at her.
They made sure he was, even if they had to prop him up, they made sure he was in front of that microphone.
Speaking of propping, I mean, look at her. Look at her. Listen to her.
have to stay woke. Like, everybody needs to be woke. And you can talk about if you're the wokest or woker, but just stay more woke than less woke. Yeah.
Willie Brown needs to just come out against her.
You know,
he needs to throw down some dirt, okay?
Yeah, he already has. He went on a podcaster that's pretty famous. I forget who it was.
We should put Judge Joe Brown on.
Oh, yeah. He came out against her. He knows her personally.
But the bottom line
calls her a hoe.
Here's the bottom line. And if she's a sexual deviant, all right. That's not illegal, whatever.
Well, I don't even know if she's that, but...
Well, whatever. The bottom line is she's a communist.
That's it for me.
She's a communist.
Yeah.
And she quadrupled down. She passed up because the Democrat Party is now the Hamas Party, okay? From the river to the sea, you can't take the Jew. And they passed up in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Governor Shapiro, and she will not win Pennsylvania for having done so. And why would you do that unless you knew you were going to be cheating? Unless you knew that you're going to be cheating. We got energy. Yeah, what Saul Alinsky says you do too, right?
Well, listen. I mean, there is no doubt that they have some energy going here, but we have to be careful not to fall for it and let it. And let it hurt our spirit because, a lot of this is fake also. You and I know how campaigns are run and how we were behind the scenes when rallies like that are put together, right? It's all the way up until showtime. Calls are being made to organizations and to get people on buses, to get them to these rallies, to fill those seats. You know that, and I know that's how it goes.
We don't do that.
Well,
you know what? Let's play this. Here's a typical Kamala voter.
We kind of do.
Huh?
All politicians do that. They have to because people are so lethargic, okay, and they're so apathetic that they have to be reminded and they have to be called and they have to be asked and you have to plead with them to please get their people. And it's like, can you get me 500 people in your organization? We're talking about organizations that have, thousands and thousands and thousands of people.
By the way, nobody...
And they will do nothing unless you ask them to.
James O'Keefe has looked into Act Blue. And he was able to determine there's massive money laundering. Now they're bragging about the Harris campaign raising $20 million additionally. There's people that have contributed thousands of times and didn't even know it.
Yeah.
It's money laundering. Nobody's looking into that. No one. Did you hear anybody getting arrested? Have they gone in? They busted the door? What if I was money laundering millions of dollars? What if I did? What would happen to my door?
Oh my gosh, you go to
My
prison.
door would be toothpicks,
Sure it would.
right?
Yeah.
I'd be Michelle Fiore, right? They'd be making stuff up like they are with former Nevada Assemblywoman Michelle Fiore, who just so happens to be really good friends with President Trump. And now they get the full force of the government upon her, and Joe Lombardo is piling on too because Michelle Fiore, a Trump supporter, right? Former Nevada Assemblywoman that stood up for people like me and all of us Bundy defendants.
Did her job in Nevada.
Did her job, and the prosecutor
citizens.
said, "I'm going to destroy you. I'm coming after you." Right?
Oh yeah.
Busted her door down, and what is she up
Multiple
against?
times they have.
They've literally made false allegations. They're using the docket as a leftist blog. Okay, the media grabs those stories. They're out there writing thousands of articles against Michelle Fiore.
They flooded the zone.
Flooded the zone.
It's
all
flooded.
false allegations. But Act Blue, on the other hand, they can pump hundreds of millions of dollars, right? Without any question whatsoever, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes, of course, right? And George Soros, the fake Jew, he's a fake Jew, is funding people like Kamala Harris, who did what? Just passed on the Jew, right? Because he's a Jew, right? Shapiro, see? There's a bunch of hypocrites. Look at, and here is their voter base. Bunches, just, it's like idiocracy, right?
Oh yeah.
Here they are.
Mala.
Why?
Many reasons. Many reasons. I
Kamala or Trump?
Mala.
Why?
Many reasons. Many reasons. I don't want to explain them.
So you're voting for Kamala. That's totally cool. Can you name your favorite accomplishment of hers as vice president?
Can I name what?
Favorite accomplishment, like one policy she's done that you really fell in love with that's making you vote for her?
I don't want to have this discussion.
Because a lot of us on the right, we call her a DEI hire. We
Yeah.
believe that she was only hired because of her gender and her skin color.
See, I think that's racist as fuck and misogynist.
But isn't DEI supposed to be a good thing? So is it good or bad? I thought DEI is a good thing.
Calling her a DEI is
Now it's
racist
racist?
now, huh?
Hey, so which is it though? Is DEI racist or is it good?
You got to watch the language in this.
Huh?
You have to watch the language in these.
Yeah, some of these. Well, that's because you didn't put it in the censor bucket, right?
I didn't even catch it the first time I listened to it. Sorry.
That's okay. That's
I
quite
mean,
all
she
right.
sass it so quickly.
Yeah. I
And-
apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for staring at the blank blue screen. My board operator's over there on
Well,
break.
she said it so quickly that, I didn't pick it up until just now. I was like, oop. So hopefully, maybe a lot of people didn't pick it up either until I said something.
This is who these people are. You want to know who they are? Here they are right here. Mm-hmm. No, now I can't get a blue screen. What?
And we're weird. Okay. We're the weird ones.
You know what? How to go extinct.
It's a clown show.
How to go that? You know what that's called? Birth control.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Depopulation.
Yeah. That's basically an ugly man that couldn't get a woman and just became one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I got news for women. All these women who want to transition to become a man, all these
Are
young girls.
liars. They're liars.
I know,
That's
but you
they
know
are.
what? I mean, here's what I tell them. Give it time. The older you get, the more like a man you'll look.
Yeah. And
know?
yeah, I mean, the bottom line is I would say it to, I mean, seriously, if you're living that life, okay, it's a lie. It's an extinction level event. It's not what God wants. And should you dare call yourself a Christian and you're living a life like that, you will not enter the kingdom of heaven. I'm not a preacher or anything, but from what I understand, lying is not a good thing, and not procreating is not a good thing, and perverting and corrupting God's creation is really, you think you're more powerful than God. You just want to say, well, God, I know you made me a man, but I'm going to turn into a woman. Oh, yeah. Let me know how that works for you. That's between you and him. You guys can settle it. You're living a lie. It's literally a lie. It's a lie. You're deceiving the public, right? You're deceiving the public. This right here is called a lie. One of them's probably Christian too, right? That's even worse, okay? They go to church. I can show you. They're in the Roman Catholic churches. They got the Pope praising them. Huh? Oh, my goodness, we accept you. Yeah, okay. Well, at what point are you going to say, well, this is not cool. God made you a man, and you said, no, God, I'm just going to go ahead and reinvent myself. Reimagine, right? It's a lie. You're not going to go to heaven. Why don't you say that at the pulpit while they're in there? What better opportunity to say, wow, you're here in church. Since you're here, let me tell you something. You're going to catch on fire, okay? You are. Welcome to church. Come to Jesus. Go back to the way you were created. And whatever caused you to start dressing up like a woman, okay, says you need to go get some help.
What if there was a product that could help you control cravings, burn more fat, boost your metabolism, promote healthy blood glucose levels, lower inflammation, optimize insulin sensitivity, support healthy blood lipid levels, and support healthy blood pressure? Introducing Bellatrim. Bellatrim may be the most comprehensive body transformation product in the world. Weight management is more than calories in and calories out. It's about controlling appetite, having a healthier gut, supporting insulin function, stimulating fat-burning metabolism, and promoting healthy blood lipids and blood pressure. A proprietary blend backed by 6 clinical studies. Control cravings. Burn more fat. Bellatrim, powered by nature. Backed by science.
Sign up for monthly AutoShip and get a big discount. Visit pete.bellagraceglobal.com today. That's pete.bellagraceglobal.com. Today.